you all saw that book, Confessions of an Economic Hitman.
Yeah.
You remember what he said about the book? How many times did he try to write it?
2 or 3 times.
And what made him stop?
He was paying his money not to do it.
Right. So when he wrote it, do you think I believed it?
No.
There you go. See, when the guy tells you he didn't do it because they forced him not to, when he does do it, I'm skeptical. I'm very, very skeptical of when he does do it. Okay. All right. Now, now here's a brother. He took a sheet. This is, I'm going to pass one of these around. Here's a brother who he is the lecturer brother Brian Dixon in LA. He then made his own chart to pass amongst his own friends, dealing with owners and operators. And you look at the front and the back, and it'll take you through an exercise you can pass around. Sister, you got to pass, unless you can't hold it and write everything down.
No, I'm going to write the title.
I'm going to tell you the title. You pass it on. I'm going to tell you the title. Look up, you're supposed to know the oil companies. Exxon Mobil, BP, British Petroleum, Royal Dutch Shell, ConocoPhillips. I can tell you the day they started, the day they merged, how much they make, where they are, where their children are. That's it. See, we learn everything about somebody when you're dealing with them or lining them up for change. You can't tell me you're going to know the daddy, but you don't know the son. You're going to know who's it today, and you're not going to know who they're forecasting for it tomorrow. Because all of those are very important to know. That it would go that way. You have to know the succession to change. I just need to know something from the brother. All right. All right. This is what I'm going to do. What's the title of tonight's lecture? All right. Let me put this up here. If you need my phone number, that's my phone number right there if you need to call. That's my cell phone in my pocket, but I live in LA. All right? Now we go. What'd you say? Can I tell you 3 people who I don't trust? Cornell West, Eric Dyson, and Tavis Smiley. Them 3 people I do not trust. Did that again? Tavis Smiley, Cornell West, and Michael Eric Dyson. Now they love him on the Negro circuit. But I don't trust them. They're worse than that. Dyson wrote a book about the King family. He said the King family wanted to profit from white people using Martin King's name, image, and words. You're damn right. But he attacked them through a Harper's and Row, Murdoch book. And then he said Jesse was the last one to talk to Martin King. If you watched it the other night, the last night, if you watched it again, see how he played to Jesse on the little podium as they was all stretched out. Jesse said something, he'd get up and do some little animation to give him some respect when the man is already fallen. Okay? Dyson, Cornel West. Dr. Clark told me about Cornel West. You should never forget it. He told you that he was undermined. When they were coming with Afrocentrism, the Jewish people used him to attack the Afrocentrists. Now I got a problem with Afrocentrism because quietly Afrocentrism cut a deal with the Boule. Afrocentrism don't talk about the Boule. In fact, members of Afrocentrism from time to time joined the guardian animal crew. I don't want nobody I love and respect to be a guardian animal. Much as I love Dr. Ben. On one of my tapes, you'll see Dr. Ben do an interview at an ASCAP conference. And he says, Boule? There's no Boule. Coakley made it up. There's no Boule. How he know? And that's important because I know he don't know that. I know somebody had to tell him to say that. And then he says that. And this man has got years of outstanding work on behalf of our people, but some negative trickster up behind him said, read this, say this. So when it gets to wrapped up in the boule. See, I always told anybody, the boule is a domestic organization. Anytime you leave this country, your ass is in jeopardy, and you are boule. Mickey Leland, Congressman Houston, flies into a mountain when he's trying to protect Somalia. Sister, I need that book. Okay, and Ron Brown, that's right. Martin King went to mess with the war in Vietnam. And Asa Hilliard leaves Egypt and goes to Ghana. He didn't die for the boule. Well, how much time we got? Got the time message? Okay. All right. Great. If you get a chance, find this book. Spies for Hire. It's about the outsourcing of the American intelligence system. They outsourced for 10 years everything that Obama would be responsible for. But you need to know the companies. When I was in D.C., some of my computer guys were working for some of these same companies that are fronts for the intelligence community. Spies for Hire. Excellent book. Excellent book. Excellent book. Excellent book. All right. Marcus Garvey. Thank you. Marcus Garvey. You went all the way to the back? You went all the way to the back? No. Who handed it to me? Who handed it to me? Come on, y'all. We can't pass the paper. We can't make the revolution. These are little exercises. Man, this smell like got something on it. No, it's okay. I'm okay. Sweating is okay. It's healthy. Burns off the fat. All right. What's tonight's lecture about? The reason white America will end because it failed to rule in a fair and equitable manner. Every other institution, organization, or society that failed to rule in a fair and equal manner failed. Now this one, you are witnessing in your lifetime a civilization that will fall. While it falls, remember, it's not that it fell, you know that, but what's next becomes what's most important. When law breaks down, other things could become prevalent. White supremacist military organizations could, army generals could take off certain cities and say we run this. So there's much to be a part of. The factor suggests that if we had 6 million people in our interest, 5 zones, split America up into 5 zones, put 1 million people in each zone. These people would do one thing, it's a simple thing. They would drop what they were doing. Because it ain't gonna never happen unless you drop what you were doing for up to 90 days or more to perform an agreed upon task for which you were well trained